welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new, and let's get into today's design. So this is a little sketch that I drew out at work. I'm gonna try to recreate it. Remember, I am a righty and we are doing this with my lefty. So pray for me, y'all, because I always want to be adventurous with my left hand. Don't know why, but that's just how I roll on this channel. So I went ahead off camera, applied some medium-sized almond full covered tips. You know how I do. I apply it with my manicure fiber gel. You buff, you clean, and then you go ahead and add the protein bond. After that, you scratch the surface of the nail with a buffer or a hand file, whatever you have. And then I'm coming in with some prime just to have something for the product so it would stick to your nail and you have no chipping of the polish. So I'm coming in with this beautiful translucent nude color, which I am running low because everybody that I've been doing nails on loves this color. And I go ahead and I do 3 coats and I flash cure in between. I've learned, guys, that is a really good thing to do when you are polishing nails, because sometimes depending on the formula of the polish, it might run a little. And I don't know if you've noticed when you do your nails that sometimes it likes to clump up like in the tip of the nail, or it likes to go to your side walls, or it likes to go into your cuticle, because depending on how you're holding your nail. So by flash curing in between each coat really does secure so that polish does not run anywhere other than where you want it to stay. So I go ahead and I cure each nail in between. As you can hear, I have my little one here. You know, she wants to chime in as always. She's watching her show, so you're gonna be hearing her from time to time, and I apologize for that. Actually, I'm not sorry. She's a cutie. I forgive her for that. So I went ahead, like I said, I did 3 coats. Always remember, guys, you want to do really thin coats. You don't want to pile in the color, because depending on what is the color? The opacity. I can't even remember the word of how you want the color to be will determine how many coats you want to apply. I kind of want that translucent type look on the nail, but I also kind of want it to look like it has like this beautiful nude color. So I always go and I do 3 coats, super thin, and always I'm curing in between. I also do, once I'm done doing my coats, I finish it off. So like I was saying, you applied thin layers. I cure in between each layer for 60 to 30 seconds. So today's design is inspired, I don't know if you guys seen on Instagram, obviously you have, because you know you guys don't live under a rock, that a sculpting gel with chrome powder, but I don't have sculpting gel and I don't have chrome powder, so I went ahead and I used what I got. By the way, right here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm matting the nails. FYI, you don't have to mat the nail if you don't want to put more product on your nail. You can go ahead and just buff the surface of the nail with like a 180 or even higher, just to take off that shiny coat off. And I'm coming in with my airbrush because I'm not excited. I low-key love airbrushing. I have like another nail inspo because the nails came out nice, because you know, if you don't have the products of what you need to do or how to create, you know, you find a way to make it happen. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't have the sculpting gel and I didn't have the silver chrome powder, so I went ahead and I used what I had. I had some like 5D putting gel that I went and got from Temu. I have to show you that haul, guys. And some silver stamping, not even like paint gel. It was stamping gel that I had because I couldn't find my silver chrome painting gel that I had. But yeah, so I went ahead and I recreated that design. But I want to go back and I want to do it right. I'm on Amazon right now and getting all the items. So for airbrushing, if you do not have gel airbrushing paint or even like the airbrushing acrylic paint, you can guys go ahead and make your own little formula by using 100% acetone with any gel polish under the rainbow that you have or want to use. Today I felt like I wanted to use blue, so here I am. You put about 1/4 of the way of acetone and maybe like a couple of dollops of your gel polish. You use a brush that you obviously are not using in terms of like gel products or painting. It's one of those, like, you know, brushes you use to like clean or mix. That's what I'm using here. I went ahead and I felt like maybe I wanted to be a little bit more blue. I really didn't need to add it, but I felt like I needed to. So I went ahead and I mixed it yet again. So again, guys, if you don't have gel, gel airbrush paint or the acrylic paint, you can go ahead and make your own by using about 1/4 of acetone, 100%. Always make sure it's 100% acetone, because I feel like that's the only way it's gonna work. I didn't try it with any like 70% or just nail polish remover. I didn't try it. I wanted to make sure I did it right. And then whatever gel polish, whatever color you're in the mood you want to use. So today I am using blue and I'm trying it out, making sure. I start off, I don't go on the highest because there's 2 levels on this airbrush pump. There's a high and there's a low. I go on the lowest one, and then, you know, you pull the little trigger back. FYI, doing this on your left hand is hard. Okay, I underestimated airbrushing on my left hand. No, using my left hand, I'm sorry. Airbrushing using my left hand, your non-dominant hand, I say it's pretty hard. Like, you have to make sure you get the airbrush gun like in a certain angle. Yeah, and because when I did it with my right hand on my left hand, it was like super easy. I was like, I felt like a pro, like, oh, I got this. But on my left hand, like, I couldn't grab a hold of the airbrush pump as well as it was just a whole problem. You see me here, like, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, what's going on? Why can't I do this? What's happening? So once I finally got the gist of it, you know, you go ahead and then you have fun with it. But other than that, you just go ahead and you spray on lightly. You don't want to pull the trigger too far, because as you can see, I kind of made like a big glop and I made a mess. So what you do is you can take some acetone and go ahead, or some alcohol. I have Swipe, which is a cleanser, and it goes ahead and it wipes it all off. And then I come in and then I do it again. You know, again, guys, this is all a trial and error. If you get an airbrush gun and you're trying to do some type of design, I can guarantee you the first couple of times it's not going to come out right. Don't get frustrated. Just push through. If you have to take a break, go ahead and take a break and then come down. I don't know if you guys play video games or you guys play some type of phone game, or you're trying to do something and you're so into it and you just want to get it done, but you feel like, no, I got to take a break, walk away, and then come back. Once you come back and you're clear-minded and you're like, it comes out right, same concept. That's exactly what you want to do with your airbrush. So we go ahead and I'm looking to see like how much liquid do I have, if I can go, because I decided that it wasn't dark enough for me, so I wanted to go in with another round and I was still struggling using my left hand with the airbrush. So you can go as many times in as you want to get the color or the idea that, you know, because you have a vision, you know what you want, you know how you want it to look, and if you feel like it's not right, then you go back and you go do it again. And that's exactly what I did. I wanted it to be a little bit more blue. I want the blue to pop, 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 pop. So I went ahead and I did that. Obviously you cure, because this is still a gel polish, so you want to go ahead and you want to cure that. So I wanted to try, because I got this solid glue gel from a cart on Amazon, and on the thing on the website it says like, oh, you can go ahead and use it for sculpting and molding, and that is a lie. It was a total fail, and you guys will see. I was gonna cut this off, but I felt like you guys needed to see. I did use it to apply some full cover tips, and it does work. It does. There was no lifting from my nails. They lasted like until I decided to take them off. It was a week and a half and they were still intact. Like, I had no problems in that. So as you can see, it got stuck to the glove. So yeah, this one right here was not it for me. It got to the point that I was like, there's no saving this. Like, why? It was not cooperating at all. And I'm showing you guys and I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do this. So that is why I went and I grabbed my 5D putting gel that I got from Temu, that I guys have to show you that haul. That's gonna be the next video because I got a couple of things there, super fun. So this is in the clear. I love the tip. Guys, remember, I am a righty. I am using my left hand to try to create these beautiful swerves. I went ahead and I took off the tacky layer. You don't have to. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I didn't have a problem the putty gel actually sticking onto the nail, so it wasn't a big deal. So this is me trying to create these swirls. Mind you, I already have issues creating swirls with my right hand, with my dominant hand. Imagine creating swirls with your non-dominant hand. Yeah. I'll show you guys. You go ahead, you watch this part. It's fun. The beauty about this design, there's no right or wrong way. So that's the beauty of this. Well, with that being guys said, while you guys are here hanging out, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I do little videos like this. I like to try some products. I like to, you know, play with stuff. I like to do things on the whim and hope and pray that it comes out, you know, as expected, but 90% of the time it doesn't. So I will be back while you guys watch me trying to create some swerves with my non-dominant hand. So like I said, with this design, you want to use chrome powder and silver. I didn't have anything. I don't have chrome powder and silver, so I went ahead and I used the next best thing. I used silver gel, not even polish, it was stamping polish. That tells you something. Use what you got, guys. Don't ever underestimate. Just because it says it's for one thing, no, you can use it for other things. So I went ahead and I just went on the outline of my little swirl, and I went ahead and I painted it to the best of my ability. I gotta say, overall, the design came out nice. Like how I envisioned it did come out, but I felt like had I used the molding gel and or not even so much the molding gel, but the chrome powder, I think it would have been a lot more shinier, if you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know, I feel like it wasn't as shiny, as popping as I wanted it to be. But then again, that's just me overthinking it, being super critical, because you know, you are your worst critic. But for the next time when I do try to do this design, I am gonna do it with the correct items, which is going to be, you know, the molding gel, the 5D molding gel, as well as the chrome powder. And yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys watch watch my Picasso moment, and I'll be back. So I wanted to add a little something. I really wanted to add, you know, the silver pearl beads, but I didn't have any. So I went in and I used the next best thing, which was some silver flat back rhinestones. So here I'm coming in with the glue rhinestone gel, and I'm applying small dollops. You don't want to go overboard. You want tiny ones, because you know then the glue is going to be all over the place, and then you're going to have that. Even when you put a top coat, for some reason it likes to show through. I don't know. You want to go thin and light, and then you want to come in with whatever size you're feeling that day. I went and I came in with the second smallest size. I think it's like a 5 or a 7, and I went ahead and I applied it. And you know, you can add as much as you want, as little, or you don't have to add any at all. Honestly, I just felt like, for me, it completed the look. It gave it like a little pow, like a little pop. So I went ahead and I applied those little rhinestones with the glue all along through all the nails. And like I said, placement does not matter. It's all about how you're feeling that day, what you're feeling for. If you want to apply the rhinestone, go for it. If you don't do it. I felt like the rhinestone was just going to give it like that little pop. So I went ahead and I applied 3 rhinestones into each nail, and you know, in very particular spots and stuff. So with that being said, you guys finish watching this and I will be back. Have I said that placing rhinestones is such a tedious job that I commend those nail techs that like create this beautiful elaborate like crystal design? Because girl, I was putting 3 and I was like over it on each nail, but that's just me. Anywho, now I am finishing up the nail with my top coat. I seen this design matte, but because I added the rhinestones, I wanted to make sure I sealed the edges. So I went ahead and I applied a top coat. The top coat I'm using is obviously, as you guys know, it's my favorite, Young Nails Ultimate Finish top coat. And FYI guys, Young Nails is having a sale as we speak. It started on the 28th and it's gonna go all the way to June 2nd. No, Young Nails does not sponsor me in any type of way. I just love their product. They are super good and I just love them. So, and they got new stuff launching out too. So go check them out. Anyways, back to schedule program. I'm coming in with my top coat and just going over around the rhinestones and stuff. And you can come in and use like a liner brush and just, you know, go all over the nail, and not all over the nail, all over the rhinestones, just to make sure you get a nice seal. Here we have a little visitor, as you can see, her little hands, because, you know, she felt she needed to see what was I doing. Aren't her hands so cute? Look at her trying to reach everything, trying to get everything. So I went ahead and I finished everything off camera because, you know, she wanted to be there. And now this is the final look, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know, what are your thoughts? So this is my version of those beautiful designs, those beautiful sets that I've seen on Instagram and on TikTok and on YouTube. And I went ahead and I recreated it with what I got. I'm topping it off with Young Nails cuticle oil. And you're gonna see me come in with a hand file just to like clean off the edges, because that's a habit of mine. I like to do it. Some people do, some people don't. I like to. And this is the final look, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. And with that, guys, I will see you on the next one. Bye.